Good morning, students. Welcome to yet another online class session of Notice Skill Center. Here it's me, Keiko, your course trainer of Beauty and Wellness. Today, we'll take our class on Unit 6, Customer Service in the Salon, and the topic of our lesson is Obtain Customer Feedback. The key learning objective of today's class is the importance of customer feedback. So before we discuss in details about the importance of customer feedback, let us first understand what is customer feedback and the type of feedback. Customer feedback. Successfully utilizing customer feedback is a must for any business looking to provide good services. Feedback guides and informs your decision making and influences your salon roadmap. It's also essential for measuring customer satisfaction, getting an idea on how customers view on your product, support, and company is invaluable, which also means customer feedback is information provided by clients about whether they are satisfied or dissatisfied with a product or service, and about general experiences that they had with the company. Their opinion is a resource for improving customer experience and adjusting your action to their needs. So, before you start, consider what part of the user experience do you want to improve? What will you do with the data you collect? And which channel works best for your goals? Now let us learn the type of feedback. There are three types of feedback. Point 1, positive response, which means when your customer are happy and satisfied with your service and will like to drop you a commendation. So always remember, a happy customer is your walking advertisement. Point 2, negative feedback. This is normally seen as a complaint. Most customers will expect a reply or an explanation from the management for the service they were provided. Point 3, neutral response. Most of the time, this is considered as a suggestion that will allow you to improve your service or product. In this slide, let us learn the importance of obtaining customer feedback. Know what customer wants and expect. Know how well you are providing needs. Whereas, obtaining feedback is the best planned and intentional effort to improve your service, which means finding out what your client think is the only way that you can give them the best customer experience. You can use this information to adjust how you do business and satisfy your client's need more effectively. Therefore, customer feedback is what takes your business to a new level. Customer service. An angry customer can sometimes make it difficult to find a solution to a customer service situation. But understanding why the customer is angry is as important as receiving positive feedback on the operation of a product. Whereas negative feedback in a customer service setting can help the company to understand shortcomings in the product development, the customer service process, and the marketing. For example, if product marketing is making promises the product cannot keep, then that is often pointed out in negative feedback. On the other hand, positive feedback indicates the things that the company does well and should be used to improve operations. The Next is negative feedback. Asking your customers for feedback means that you will have to deal with negative feedback and criticism. A lot of unsatisfied customers never tell the brand about their bad experience. They just run off and never come back. And for every customer that gave negative feedback, there are other unhappy customers that remain silent. For example, people sometimes try to avoid negative feedback in the workplace, but criticism is just as important to the success of a company as positive feedback. So learn to use positive and negative feedback to improve your company process and develop a product offering that is more acceptable to clients. Career development. Positive and negative feedback can come from internal clients as well as external customers. Your staff look to the company for assistance in career development, which means positive feedback on career development can help the company to understand which part of training and advancement policies are most beneficial to staff members, and those processes can be replicated in other parts of the company career development program, whereas negative feedback on company can help the company make changes before the negative feedback result in employee turnover. Sales method. A company builds its revenue based on a particular target market. It takes time to develop successfully sales method to generate revenue in a target market. As much of the trial and error that goes into developing a sales method come from positive and negative customer feedbacks, which means a sales technique or selling method is used by a salesperson or sales team to create revenue and help sales more effectively. For example, negative feedback is not always seen as a reason to stop doing something in sales. Negative feedback gives a chance to learn about customer buying needs and refine the sales approach to better address those needs. Whereas positive feedback in developing a sales method is important because it helps the company to understand what customers are looking for in marketing materials and sales assistance. Growth. A range of positive and negative feedback mechanisms go into helping a company decide on how and when to grow. For example, negative feedback from prospective clients in a new target market can help the company to understand what improvement or changes need to be made in order to move to that new market. Whereas positive feedback from vendors on the successful payment practice of the company can help to provide the improvement credit rating the company needs to secure financially for company growth or for the introduction of a new product.
This we have come to the end of the session. For any queries or doubt, feel free to ask. Thank you.